Hey AHS, my name is Cameron Farr, and this is Newsflash, your weekly report of news from around the world. This week, we're covering the death of Supreme Court Justice Scalia and how his death is affecting the 2016 presidential race. Let's go to Dakota as he talks to some of our teachers about more information.
Ms. Foster, Mr. York, explain to us the significance of what this means, a Supreme Court justice passing away in the middle of such a big election.
Every election is big, every presidential election is big, but a Supreme Court vacancy in the presidential election year is a big deal because the president is in the period of trying to work on his legacy. Focus is kind of shifting on who's going to be the next president. So the Constitution, under the constitutional rules, the president nominates a Supreme Court justice, whoever he thinks is qualified, or it should be, and it's the Senate's job then to check that person out, make sure they're properly qualified, and they sign off or not. And right now, because President Obama is a Democrat, he's going to probably want a justice with certain viewpoints on the big issues. But the Republican senators control the Senate. They have a different view of what they want out of a justice. So that's where a lot of the concern is coming from.
I think also a lot of the concern comes from that when the Founding Fathers wrote the Constitution and created the Supreme Court, they deliberately created a court to have no ties in voting or in political leanings. And so the significance is that as much as you want politics to stay out of courts, now with one of the justices gone, they created 9, a Chief Justice and 8 Associate Justices. Now you've got 4 and 4. You've got the potential for a tie. And that defeats the whole purpose of what Article 3 in the Constitution created, a no-tie system. And so the significance is, you're defeating the whole purpose of what the Constitution says is the Supreme Court's supposed to be about. Plus, if you go with the timetable of waiting on a new president, then at the earliest, you're looking at this time next year, February, before you get a new justice on the Supreme Court. And is that really fair for all the people who have waited so long to get their case to the court?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.